big deal going on. 12 successful years in Detroit. Big event that talks to school kids about the trades. And we often say, boy, we really need more kids involved in the trades. Well, now coming to Lansing, the inaugural Construction Science Expo. It's the Impression 5 Science Center on Museum Drive today from 9:30 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon. And joining us now to talk about that, Doug Needham is the executive director at Michigan Aggregates Association, one of those construction kind of things, the Construction Science Expo. Hey, Doug, how you doing?
Mike, thanks for having me on.
How's the world of rocks? Isn't that aggregate, right? It's just rocks, isn't it?
It is, yes. The essential raw product that we need in every construction project. It's going really well.
Because what do? You basically, if you don't know construction, ladies and gentlemen, you dig a little bit of a trench or a pit or a hole to break the ground. We always have the big ground breaking. Then you dump rocks in there. that's how it started since caveman times.
Something along that line. But yes, as we remove it from the ground, we have a lot of skilled trades involved in the extraction. As we remove it from the bank and bring it into the processing plant, and it goes through the whole process all the way from the stockpile to the truck that's used to deliver it to the job site, to the pieces of equipment that it's used to lay on the road, to the laborers, and to the vast amount of skilled tradespeople that it actually takes to build the job that we need to be able to drive our cars on our roads and over our bridges and, our electrical grids and, things that keep us working and moving and enjoying our daily life.
What made you want to be, now we'll get into the whole construction thing. I picture you, Doug, as a young lad watching TV as a kid, seeing Fred Flintstone on that dinosaur at the rock thing, and you're going, my golly, I want to do that when I grow up. Don't you think? I bet it was.
Yes. Actually, playing in the sandbox a lot was something that I certainly enjoyed, and building stuff with my hands.
There it is.
The fun part is I went to school up at Michigan Tech to be an engineer. Did a lot of work with MDOT and in the engineering space, but then also found there's a whole other sector, and that's the skilled trades, and that's the construction part of the industry. And that's why events like this Construction Science Expo is so important, is because we can showcase. Yep.
Yeah, 60 construction and engineering people, a whole bunch of 300 plus Lansing School District students. How do they pick the students who get to go to this? People who I guess have shown an interest.
Right. Well, as you started off, we had 12 years in Detroit, and we've been very successful with there. There we partnered with Black Caucus Foundation, and they're in schools there that allow us the ability to have access to students. So coming to Lansing, we looked for a partner to who we can work with in order to get students to get exposed to this industry. And we partnered with the Lansing School District. They've got a great CTE program that they've been building out. This fits and flows very well into the purpose and the reason that the Construction Science Expo was created. So, we partnered with the Lansing School District this year, which is, I think, going to be hopefully a long-term relationship to keep this expo going.
So as an expo, is it various construction and trades type of folks with a booth of different businesses, and the students just go booth to booth to booth, or are there breakout sessions? What's it look like?
Right. So the students are broken up into groups, and they're going to walk around and experience a rotation on engineering. So we've got a number of consulting engineers that are going to set up hands-on displays to showcase to the students, hey, if you want to go to college and you want to build or design bridges and roads and buildings and electrical grid, here is a path and an opportunity for you in this segment of the industry. Once they're done with the engineering rotation, then they're going to go to outside, where we have a number of skilled trades professionals out there. They're going to showcase what their focus is. So we have the operating engineers, little mini excavators, so students can actually use those. We have the laborers. They're going to be able to experience kind of a jackhammer and what are the other skills and methods that they do for their jobs. The electrical contractors, cement masons, carpenters, just a whole host of skilled trades that we've got out here. So students are going to be able to spend about an hour out there going through these different booths and seeing what those careers have available to them. They're also then going to come inside and have a little bit of a deeper dive. They're going to talk with professionals and say, okay, what made this person want to go into become an engineer? What was the drive? What was the focus? What made this person want to become a skilled trades? And kind of get a little bit more personal to hopefully make those connections to say, you know what, I do see a path and I do see a career opportunity for me. It might be college, which is great. We certainly do need engineers, but it might not be. And if it's not, we just want people to know that there's an opportunity for them.
Doug, do you see this sort of expo? We're talking with Doug Needham, by the way. This inaugural, first time ever Lansing Construction Science Expo going on today at Impression 5 Science Center. Okay, so do you see this as, say, those students who they just don't do well in math? They haven't done that great in the science, but they want to build stuff. They have an aptitude. They have a need, a desire. Do you see one of these things, this expo is maybe the tipping point for those fringe people who can see and ask questions of folks in the industry and go like, well, listen, this isn't my strength, but where would I fit? Is there a tipping point there?
One, I do want to stress that skilled trades, you still use math, you still use your sciences, that these are professionals. We've got very high caliber and high skilled pieces of equipment and techniques. So you're going to have to at least have the basics. But if the advanced math and advanced sciences are not for you, then yes, there's certainly an opportunity to come in and work in the skilled trades. But we do have highly professional people. They're going to make sure. A lot of them, you can go to a community college to get the basics for it. You can also go right into apprenticeship programs and learn hands-on. For that, what's great in an apprentice program, you don't pay to learn. You actually get paid to learn, which is a huge benefit for, the rising costs of everything today. This is an opportunity for individuals to say, you know what, I want to provide for a good lifestyle. I don't really want to go into debt. Let me look into the skilled trades, see how I can, find a good career path and not put myself years in debt while doing it.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the key things there is hands-on. You mentioned they can there's a part outside where they would get their hands on, say, a jackhammer, which I'm jealous. I'd love to do that. Or wouldn't it be funny? You see some kid, he gets on the jackhammer and then he decides to become a dentist just because he can just start drilling in. I don't know. But then the excavator. Now, when you think of that, that's a big honking piece of equipment. Is there like a beginner piece that they get to play on?
The ones that we have here are small little rubber-tired ones because we are in a parking lot. So, yes, they do get to kind of try it out with the smaller ones, but the same philosophy holds true. You have joysticks for mechanisms that work the bucket and the arms and how to move it. So, whether it's big or small, once you can get the basics, you can transfer that to other pieces of equipment.
Doug, I always wonder when you go by the guys constructing stuff, and my dad used to take me and we would park the truck, he would, and we'd sit there. I'm a little kid, and he would find construction sites, and we'd watch the equipment work just because it was fascinating. And I think he wanted to instill that in me. I never took it up. I mean, I tried. I wreck a few things, and you go, well, maybe not me. But here's the thing. When you get your hands on that, and you go by one of these sites, and you see the guy in the unloader or the dumpster or the what do you call it, the bulldozer or whatever, what kind of pay? That's the next thing a student's going to know. What am I going to make doing that? What kind of pay are they looking at?
Oh, as I say, I mean, you can make up to six figures in this industry working those pieces of equipment. As I say, it is a very good paying industry that you can do to support your family. And as you say that, what's nice is they take pride in that. As you watch those workers along the side of the road, they are building a legacy, a stamp. They drive by and tell their kids and their family members that, hey, I built this section of road. I built this bridge. that building right there, you know what, I put the windows in there. I ran the electrical wire through there, and that's why you see all those beautiful lights on today. So what we found is those individuals in our industry are very proud. They take pride in their craftsmanship and in the longevity of the projects that they build.
This is outstanding. Doug Needham, Executive Director at Michigan Aggregates Association, which I didn't even know existed. I didn't know. There's an association for everything. There's probably a Michigan Association for toast. I don't know. The Construction Science Expo is going on today. And then you're going to be there? You'll be giving any demonstrations there, Doug?
Actually, yes. Yep, I'm going to be here. We're kicking it off. The students should be arriving here shortly after 9. We'll kick it off and make sure that they get to experience all that we have to offer for them. So, absolutely.
So you're there right now getting ready at the Impression 5 Science Center. Are you close by any equipment? Is there a jackhammer close by?
Not right here. No, it's quite loud out there right now as they continue to set up. But no, we are inside, just trying to stay away from the noise.
All right. I was kind of hoping you'd get out and get on a jackhammer for us live on the radio. It'd be kind of fun. You know what I mean? I love it. Doug Needham. This is a good thing. No, and and joking aside, this is a good thing.
Yeah,
and the governor's coming.
So
you're gonna give the governor a hard hat and a jackhammer?
Absolutely. We want to showcase to her, what the industry does to promote the skilled trades and the engineering. Construction, those are jobs we can't ship outside of the state. Those are ones that we must have here. And that's where it's really nice is, we all drive our roads. We see they're crumbling and, the bridges. We've got some problems with them. We've got to get all these fixed. And so, this is a good time to showcase that, hey, we've got a governor in here that has been committed to fixing our roads, which we're super appreciative of. And that as this tide has turned and we are working to improve our infrastructure and improve our electrical grid and a lot of the other sewer and water mains that continue to be needing repair, this is a good opportunity to say there is a vital career for you in the construction industry, whatever capacity you would like to be in, and we want to make sure that you give this some good consideration as you make your choices into future careers.
Doug Flintstone Needham, ladies and gentlemen, we do. And with your last name, skilled trades, we need them. How you like that? That's Doug, that's your marketing slogan.
I like it, Mike. I like it.
I gave you that for free. Put that on a T-shirt or a hard hat or something. Skilled trades, we need them. All right. Hey, Doug, have a great day and a good expo. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate the opportunity. Bye.
See you, pal. Yep. Mike Austin here. Glad to do it for you here on your morning wake up. 1320 WILS. We'll be back in just a minute.